Ma Amba Lalita Devi Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ma Amba Lalita Devi Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ma Amba Lalita Devi Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Ma Amba Lalita Devi Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha Jayambe Jagadambe Ma 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 Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya Mrityo Ma Amritam Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Asutoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jaya Ram Om 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 Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jaya Ram Om. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Vignesharam Pajure Manasa Vigneharam Pajure Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Vignesharam Pajure Manasa Vigneharam Pajure Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Allow yourself to close the eyes and find a position to sit in, whether it's on the floor, on a chair, on your couch or your bed, wherever you are. But find a position that you can sit in, comfortably without moving, for 7 or 8 minutes or so. And a position in which your back is straight. So it doesn't have to be rigid, but it should be straight, such that the energy can flow through the channels of the body. And so the breath can flow freely. Draw the awareness inward. Draw the awareness to the breath. Don't try to change the breath. Don't play with it. Just become aware of it. And as you become aware and aware and still more aware, allow that awareness to merge into the breath. Allow the awareness and the breath to become one. So there's no longer an identity of the one who is watching. There is simply awareness, just pure awareness and pure breathing. If you find that the mind wanders, just bring it back. Don't fight with it. Don't analyze where it's wandering to. Don't jump on it and fly away to the ends of the universe. Just simply draw the awareness back to the breath. Just allow the attention, the focus to merge into that pure awareness. And pure breathing, just like the waves of an ocean. Come in and recede. Come in again and recede. But while the breath is coming and going, you're resting in pure awareness, neither coming nor going. Just being. Gently bring your hands together at chest level. Gently rub the palms of your hands against each other. And then take that beautiful, sacred energy. Just offer it to your heart. Offer it to your body. Welcome to Satsang. Praying from here on Mother Ganga's sacred banks that you are safe, healthy, and healthy in the mind as well. Peaceful, not stressed, not bored or frustrated, not looking for something to distract you all day, alcohol or drugs, not getting violent with your family members or with yourself. It's interesting because when a lot of people sit down to meditate, and they first sit, there's a lot of restlessness. A lot of people say, I can't meditate, can't sit still. And one of the techniques, the practices that I give really frequently is, if the mind thinks that by annoying you to no end, you're going to stand up from your meditation and walk away, it'll keep annoying you. And if sometimes it wins, it's that law of what we study in psychology about intermittent rewards, where if sometimes it works, sometimes your mind annoying you actually gets you to leave your meditation and walk away from it, it'll keep doing it because it never knows when it's going to work. Like it worked one time, hasn't worked now in 5 times, but it worked once, I'll keep doing it. And so one of the practices that I give is set an alarm and tell yourself that no matter what, until that alarm goes off, unless the house is on fire, you are not going to stand up from your meditation. And what happens with that is when the mind knows it has no way out, it knows that no matter how much it annoys you, no matter how much it pesters you, no matter how many times it says, bet you left the coffee maker on, you are not going to stand up. Because of course when you know what your mind does, you start to make a list. All right, before I sit down, double check the coffee maker. Double check whatever it is that my mind uses to try to get me to stand up. Such that when I sit down and I turn that alarm on, I know. Until that alarm goes off, I'm not budging. And it allows the mind, actually, after it kicks and it screams, when it knows that kicking and screaming is not going to make you stand up, it actually helps it relax. Like a child throwing a temper tantrum who you just hold in your arms and knows he's not going to run. You're just going to hold him and love him, and you're not going to budge. And so the mind settles. And I mention that at this time because the lockdown, for those of us who are privileged, for those of us who have a place to be locked down in that is safe, that is healthy, for those of us who have access to food and water, for those of us for whom it is merely an inconvenience, not a massive threat to the health of our body. For most of us, certainly for the overwhelming majority joining us for satsang, when the lockdown happens, the mind plays most of the same games. It's going to try to do whatever it can to unnerve you. You may not be able to physically leave the house, but it's going to try to do whatever it can to make sure that you don't actually drop down into a place of peace, a place of stillness, a place of surrender. And it's going to play all kinds of games. Games of anxiety, games of fear, games of stress. To do whatever it can to make you frustrated and restless and abusing alcohol or drugs or your family members or whatever it may be. And in the same way that we deal with the mind when we're going to sit to meditate, we have the opportunity to deal with it the same way. Okay, so we know that which triggers our frustration or our stress. Sanitizing, clean hands. I mean, that's a very valid concern, like the coffee maker setting a fire to your house. Valid concern. So we have our list. We know when I'm going to sit down to meditate, when I'm going to be in this space, in this cave of my home. I've got my checklist. House is safe and sanitized. That which is coming in is safe and sanitized. No chance of getting infected. Doing whatever we need to do, staying home, maintaining the distance. That's that checklist. And then we sit down. And we set that alarm. I'm not going to budge till that alarm goes off. And it's a practice to do both for your actual meditation when we sit to meditate. In the morning, in the evening, both, either. Whatever works for your flow of the day. But it also applies to this time of lockdown. The difference is that we don't get to decide when the alarm is set for. That's in the universe's hands, but it's still the same. Here we are, not going to budge, can't budge. Can't go out. Can't go back to the life that I had until this thing lifts. And the minute that we really, really accept that, it allows us to do a bit of a deep dive into some peace, into some spaciousness, into some stillness, because the mind knows no matter how many temper tantrums I throw, literal in my home or in just my own mind, I'm not going anywhere. Might as well exhale. Might as well drop down. into that spaciousness. And this is a reminder and a reminder and a reminder for all of us every day. We do whatever we can, as much as we can. And then we exhale into this space.
We have a question that's come on your Facebook chat tonight from Alessia Ciara. I'm experiencing a sense of internal outbreak. I meditate every day, and every night all my rage and pain manifest in my dreams. What do I do to find some peace?
So, there's two pieces. I don't know whether this rage and pain, what is her name? Alessia. If she's watching this, send us a note whether this is since Corona or whether this is in general. So this rage and pain that you're feeling, this is general throughout your life, or this has been just since the time of Corona. But either way, meditation and spirituality, sadly, are not inoculations against emotion, nor are they immediate erasers of all of that which we've experienced in our lives and which has left impressions, sanskaras, upon us. And so while it would be really beautiful if as we meditated, I were literally erasing all of that which happened prior to my meditation, it's not true. It helps enormously, immeasurably. It removes the identification with the rage, with the pain. It removes the sense of victimhood, the sense of I am angry, I was hurt, I was abused, I am in pain. It removes that. Because suddenly I start to really touch who I is, which isn't rage and isn't pain and isn't the victim. So it transforms our relationship to our emotions, but it doesn't just erase them, nor does it vaccinate us against ever having them again. And if these are pre-corona, this is a...
She did respond on Facebook and says in general.
In general, okay. So these experiences, the rage, the pain that you feel, as you said, this has been going on throughout your life, pre-just lockdown. So it's not a reaction to that, it's that which you're carrying. Let your meditation during the day, and it's wonderful that you're meditating, keep it up. In your meditations, allow yourself to drop into an experience of who you are. And you may want to use the technique of literally asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? It's a beautiful meditation. Who am I? Who am I? Don't articulate the answers. It's not an essay writing exercise. But just keep allowing the question, like a mantra, to chant within you, slowly but deeply, taking you deeper and deeper until the answer shows itself to you. It's not about answering with your intellectual mind. So it's not about planning, oh, what's the answer to that question? There's no one grading your response. You ask it, not of the intellectual mind, not of the indoctrinated mind, not of the educated mind, but you ask it of the self. You ask it of the place of no mind. Who am I? And you ask it until the answer shows itself to you within yourself. It may happen within a minute. You may do this meditation for the next several months. But allow that to be part of your meditative practice. Because what will happen, even before the answer shows itself to you, it will become very clear what you are not. If you've got rage and pain in your subconscious that's coming out in your dreams, clearly in your life there have been experiences that have triggered this. There are unfulfilled expectations, things that happened that shouldn't have happened, things that should have happened that didn't happen, things that really didn't go the way that if you were in charge of the universe you would have written for them to go. But as you ask yourself, who am I? What's going to become deeply apparent to you, not just to your intellectual mind, but to the place of experience, of awareness, of consciousness, of no mind within you, is that you are not the one to whom that happened. You are not the one who had that experience. That is not the answer that arises from the depth of you when you ask, who am I? And as you learn that experientially, the dreams will change. Another beautiful technique is choose a beautiful prayer, a song that you can sing before sleep, that you can recite before sleep. Whether it's the Hanuman Chalisa, whether it's the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, whatever it may be. Find something that really touches and inspires you. And just make a commitment to chant it every night before you sleep. It shouldn't be more than a few minutes. Otherwise, the days you're tired, you'll say, no, I'm too tired. But just make a commitment. Even if you literally are in bed before you remember to do it and you just sit up in bed and recite it. But start that pattern. And you'll notice that your dreams change. Lastly, another beautiful pre-bed ritual is if you have an image of the divine, whether an actual picture of the divine or whether an oil lamp, a flower, whatever it may be, but something that to you symbolizes divinity. Before you sleep, offer to it. Offer all of that in your mind and heart. Offer the rage, offer the pain. Offer it to God. Oh God, take this. I offer it to you. I know it's not the best gift in the universe. It's rage and pain. You deserve better. But actually it is the best gift in the universe, because what the divine wants is for us to experience the divine within ourselves. And so by offering that, which keeps us from experiencing it, we get closer to the divine. Do it for a few nights and then write back and let us know how it goes.
Our next question is from Rashmi Prakash on the YouTube channel. Dear Sadhviji, can a guru by a mere glance give diksha to a disciple? And does diksha have to be given repeatedly, or is once enough?
So diksha, for those unfamiliar with the Sanskrit terms, it's the initiation by the guru. There's different types of diksha. We can have mantra diksha, when the guru initiates us into a mantra. For those of us who have chosen to take a life of renunciation, we have sannyas diksha, being initiated into the life of sannyas. There's also just the diksha, the initiation of a guru to a disciple, that may happen without a mantra necessarily. And yes, of course it can happen just by a luck. Absolutely. It's a transmission. It's an energetic transmission. The word guru means the remover of darkness and the bringer of light. Literally, that's what the word means. Gu is darkness. Ru is the remover of darkness. The guru is the one who removes the darkness and brings the light. So that can happen in a moment. The darkness within us is the darkness of ignorance. And by a glance of a guru, if your internal darkness has been removed, consider yourself initiated. And does it have to be given again and again? It depends how tenacious your ego is. Sometimes once is enough. There's lots of beautiful stories of one touch, that's it. But even in the stories of one touch and that's it, there's still a continual building, deepening, strengthening of a connection. So that one look may be enough for the initiation between guru-disciple. But then, as the guru takes you deeper, you may get mantra diksha. The guru may give a mantra. If your dharma is a path of renunciation, you may end up with sannyas diksha or brahmacharya diksha before that. And even if you don't take another actual form of diksha, nonetheless, that initiation deepens and deepens and deepens as as the light of the Guru bores deeper and deeper and deeper into the core of who we are. Think about it like going into a cave. The light. So first you see the opening, but then you go deeper and deeper and deeper, and the light is showing all. And again, yes, there are some examples in which that first light, that first moment was so powerful that it just blew that whole cave open in one. So it depends. But either way, don't worry. If through one glance you've gotten it, fantastic. And if you have the opportunity to go back for more, go back for more. There's no such thing as too much light. And if you don't have the opportunity to go back for more, if for whatever the logistic circumstances are, that one glance is what you've got, then yeah, consider yourself initiated. And use that light you've been given to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Have a beautiful, beautiful night or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. And look forward to being with you again tomorrow.